MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Hunter Greene. What do you have on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitting and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the righty deals. Fought off foul. And a good eye there.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Right side, hard hit. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And there's a foul ball. To the right side, McLean. And Seager is set down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia digs in now. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And today's starter, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
One down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One out, base is empty. And he swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't
third.
easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Spencer Steer. In there, and it's 0-1.
James Chu.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Green, a 6'5" right. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Run scores easily, and the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Young stands at second with no outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Man at second. Hammered down the line. Could. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gone down to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 2 and the Reds nothing.
In there to swing the bats.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Taveras going after it. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Jonathan India at the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Taveras running hard to get it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. They say it went.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
There's a swing and a drive. Garcia raging back towards the wall. Bants off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So man aboard. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Righty delivers. Runner takes off for third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Good chase that time. Tyler Stevenson on deck for Cincinnati. Fraley on at second with 2 down. Here's a chopper to short. Seager zips it across, and that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Fraley going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little hope from the wind, just not enough.
Garcia.
Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Right through there for a strike. . That one down the line, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. And ball one.
It's a good take.
Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 now.
That one out to right. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And the right-hander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Will Benson. Ripped on a line. Carter makes the catch. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Second baseman.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. The throw to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Reds nothing.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Josh Young. Doubled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Into left center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that one hit to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That one drilled left field. Steer ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Out Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Taveras in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On a line, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a strike and a count 2-1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a
line drive and a base hit knocks in a run.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 4th. The batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Eovaldi back to work.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1.
Steer.
Swing and a ball popped up. Seager has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. This one popped up. Young gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Rangers. All set for the start of the inning. Seager stands in now.
Corey
Seager, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now the lefty. Ground ball right side. McLean on to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now back, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one lifted to left. Steer moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Evan.
Digging in, Evan Carter. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is down low. That's to third. Candelario fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Reds nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Young. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to Sidney Packett to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
It didn't exactly connect with this one as he netted out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Ezekiel Duran. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. Heim on third. Taveras on at first with 2 down. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground to short. Tosses the first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Reds. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Will Benson. Eovaldi back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-ups the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 4-1. And he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard. And now Elly De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 24, Jay Murray.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the Reds DH, Jonathan India. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. Got him swinging. Reds claw back with this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren.
Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. As the lefty gets to work. And that one hammered. Steer raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Corey Seager. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. Jump throw.
He's out.
Awesome play there.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. Inside, just missed. The pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of it. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Little chopper rolls foul. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Burke appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Robertson warming up as well. Swings through that. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter.
Kirby Yates into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the batter now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Ball finds the corner, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
And the pitch. Runner on the go. In the air, right side. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Outside, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the pitch. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. For the second. See.
Pretty perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
So the tying run at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Will Benson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
No ball, two
Fraley
strikes.
stands at second with two gone. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot.
The boys of summer smiling face with sunglasses, victory hand, loud skin tone.
Not close with that
strikes.
one. Now 1 and 2.
Smiling face with sunglasses, victory hand, loud skin tone, women dancing. Fire flash.
That's down and in. Man on second, two down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Right where it is.
The pitch. And takes low for ball one. Pagan, a 6'2 righty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Young in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's two away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. No one.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. The new pitcher in the game, David Robertson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Matt McClain now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Second base.
And here it comes. And fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jose Leclerc, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And that one popped to short. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch. And a base hit right there. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good.
Runner on the go. Out and miss. Throw is low, and he can pick it.
He's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
So the tying run is second. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And the righty deals. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Candelario swings through it for strike one. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. There's the strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Taveras in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Routes to the right. Throws the first in time. Now one gone in the ninth. Up next for the Rangers. New pitcher for the Reds, Lucas Sims. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
A little bit low in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hard hit left side. Throws the first in time. So the batting order turns over. Marcus Semien digs in now. Strike one. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Seager in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That missed inside. And a count 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Breaks his bat and pops it up. In position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 5. Back now. And on the mound, the closer, Jose Leclerc.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Not even close there. And 1-1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Grips one to right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now the DH, Jonathan India. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Oh, that's low.
And that one missing low. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. To second, tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. So they're down to their final out. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
They're down to their final strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Leclerc is just 1 strike away. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. He's got it, and the inning is over. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now Adolis Garcia. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And that one fouled off. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more.
2 strikes.
More challenging just to come up with a single. Man at second.
Ball 2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
That one just misses.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then
strike 3, got him swinging. And one away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. and that one is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 7-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
One down. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Alexis Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. Well, that was a good one right there.
At the belt and fires. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of the 10th. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Up the middle, steps on the bag for one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Taveras stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Bold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher. And the batter now, Will Benson. And he deals. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A massive home run. It's 8-7. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And that's outside. Ball one.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Tattooed and gone. And we are all tied up. It's 8-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Yerry Rodriguez. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Slap the other way, foul. The pitch. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Marcus Semien.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next to hit, Josh Smith. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now it's going to be Jonathan India. Rodriguez back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next, Jake Fraley. That one misses. 1-0. The winning run on second base. Swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Fights it off. You'll see another. With the winning run standing at second. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Christian Encarnacion Strand waits on deck. Man at second. Got him looking. 2 away.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And the Reds walk it off in the 11th.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Anytime, any place, yeah, you can't compete with me. I'm one man, but I got my whole team with me. And you thinking that I'm someone you can beat, really? Even if I fall, I get back on my feet quickly.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.